Hey everybody, welcome back to Goo TV Presents Streaming the Insanity Dark Souls. Continuing on our casual playthrough as we prepare for the sequel. We're into what I like to call now the second act of the game. That's a division that I make, not a division that the game makes. So don't confuse this with something, be like, there's no acts in this. I know there are no acts, it's just what I call it. So the first act is ringing both bells, and we've obviously rang the second bell. And then the second act is acquiring the Lord Vessel. So that's the path that we are on now. Storyline wants us to progress to Sen's Fortress, and while we will do that, we likely won't do it this episode. Mostly due to time constraints. Because we're going to take a little detour, make some souls, get an item that I don't think is actually going to do us any good for a little while, but we're going to grab it anyway. I need to actually change this back to the rusted iron ring. So for this first little bit here, we're just going to be leaving Blighttown and then going back up the way we came. We could stop and get another Firekeeper soul that would change our Estus Flask to +3, but I'm actually not terribly concerned about that, so not such a big deal right now. I do love coming out of this, though. You can see, you can see a great hollow up there. Fantastic design work, and I love how you can actually see parts of the level off in the distance. Just impressive graphical work. But every time I come up that way, I absolutely love the fact that you can pick out all those details. But anyway, there is a Firekeeper soul on the way back up, but it's past a bunch of those. We are going to go over on the other side and grab that little light over there. No, we don't want to fight you, buddy. You can stay right where you are. Besides, what's over there is of absolutely no use to us. So Firekeeper soul, they're behind the dudes that shoot the toxic nonsense, which makes them super annoying for obvious reasons. So yeah, we're gonna kind of not worry about doing that. Yes, I realize that I have 20,000 souls as well. We're holding on to that for the Crest of Artorias, so we can pay for that. Just in case we happen to die, we'll step in here and use the bonfire. Also gets rid of the poison. I think I probably did this before, but I don't know. It's been a little while, so you'll forgive me. So yeah, I don't really want to deal with the toxic dudes. I'm surprised I didn't hit him with that. So we... mostly because we don't have the Spider Shield. The Spider Shield can be used to block their toxic darts, which we could have gotten when we went to what is it called? The place with all the wyverns. I feel like I should know this, and I'll tell you why. Oh, almost forgot to go get this item that we were talking about before. So we're probably going to get poisoned in this little excursion as well. That's fine. I don't mind. I don't know if those guys are coming up behind us. Hey, large Titanite shard. Not worthless. We will need that for preparing Quelaag's Fury Sword now that we have her boss soul. I don't know if... I swear I do this every time. I'm pretty sure there's nothing over here. But yeah, I feel the need to do this every time. Okay. Whoa, hello. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. As long as you see those guys from far enough away, bow or magic makes that quite easy to deal with. Oh, there's a different spot for them to pop up over here. I guess I didn't remember that. That's fine. I'm just going to run back and start my way up the long road. I completely lost track of what I was saying. Or did I complete my thought? You guys are supposed to help me out with this. Come on, use your mind meld. Well, it is gone now, whatever it was. So instead of heading to Sen's Fortress, we are going to ahead and go into Darkroot Garden instead, where we can grab the Grass Crest Shield, which is invaluable, and I enjoy having that for the fight against Smo and Ornstein. Being able to regenerate stamina is pretty important. I'm just ignoring that guy. Whoa, probably shouldn't have ignored this dude. Are you gonna get trapped? Whoa, thank you. Oh, I guess not. You can stop staring at that dude. And don't get toxified, please. Miss! Ah, thank you, wall. You were in precisely the right location. I don't think I've ever been poisoned and toxic addicted at the same time. That would be interesting. So yeah, we're getting the Grass Crest Shield and going to Darkroot Garden. We'll also kill the Moonlight Butterfly, because that is like the biggest joke of a boss fight, especially if we can manage to hold on to our human form until then. It is laughable because of who you can summon. And then after that, what do we do after that? We do something. I think we're done with those guys. And then we'll also grab the Enchanted Ember. Sorry, I was taking a sip of my tasty beverage. We'll also go and grab the Enchanted Ember, because that is an opportunity. That'll be the way that we choose to progress our stats moving forward. Scales with intelligence a little bit better. So, we're going to do that. Oh my. Don't hit me. Okay. Yes, great soul arrow. I wish I could see. Oh, you can block now. Nope, I don't want to get hit by that. Okay, now you can die. And I don't have that horrible poison effect sound going on forever and ever either, so that's pretty exciting. So yeah, Enchanted Ember. The reason why I say it might be worthless for a while is because I don't honestly remember where you get your first, like, blue shards from. Oh, sure. I like that. Take your time, buddy. I think I might hit your friend there, yeah. Wow, you guys are behaving very oddly. Okay, well, that's good. Really only needed to kill one of you, so... How about a backstab? Oh yeah, buddy. I might as well pick this up. You're not gonna get up fast enough. Yep. Yeah. Oh, look, a large club. Yay? Something else to store in the bottomless box? Sure, why not? So we won't be back down to Blighttown for quite some time, which is good. And I think the next time we come down, we're going to teleport anyway, so... Yeah. Good deal. Valley of Drakes was the words that I was looking for before when I was trying to think of where the spider shield is. There's actually two spider shields. One is in the depths, which we obviously ignored. And I have not forgotten about the Capra Demon. We will go and deal with that. We're going to do that after Sen's Fortress. Then... but anyways, there is a spider shield in the depths, and there is a spider shield in Valley of the Drakes. I've never actually killed a drake there, which is kind of humorous to me, considering the number of times I've played through here. I've always run by them, so kind of funny from that regard. But regardless, if you run by them, there is a location on the bridge where the spider shield can be found. And spider shield is really just one-trick pony in this game. There's a handful of them, but it's a one-trick pony for blocking those toxic darts. And thankfully, once you kill those guys, they never respawn. So it's one of those types of enemies. Totally beneficial and pretty sweet. So definitely worth it. But it's not to go through that hassle just to get that +3. Or upgrade our Estus Flask another time. I'm not so concerned about it. It heals enough right now in my book, so for at least where my stats are right now. That might change later on. We might see Petrus gone, and we will talk to... boy, I blanked on his name the last time, too. We will talk to the dude that's up here. Since that does give us a little bit of story. He should be present now. Or Petrus might not be gone. He might just have his friends with him. I don't recall. Hello, big crazy worm-looking dude.
Hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Frapt, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment? Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel. I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Oh, okay. So, I guess that's all he has to say right now. So we got to go get the Lord Vessel. Like I said, Act 2. We can feed him items, which is kind of neat. You can feed him to him straight from your box as well, which is kind of cool as well. So there's some benefits to that. Nothing tremendously immediate. Do I have any boss souls? Just Quelaag? Yeah, just Quelaag. Copper coin has no use, so I might as well get 1,000 out of that. And then, wow, dung pies are worth 200. That surprises me considerably. And why does it only show 2? I know I've picked up more than 2. Maybe that's because it's
Farewell.
We'll take a quick look real quick. I did not remember dung pies being worth that. But regardless, bottomless box. That was the word I was looking for. We can put our club in there. We don't need that. Short bow we need. And yeah, that's... Yeah, okay, great. We didn't pick up any new armor, did we? I don't think so. Actually, to be fair, we can probably put the black leather armor in there now too, because I don't see any reason to bother with that. Yeah, and then we need to actually do this so that we can get rid of these. And then let's see if I'm right. I swear there should be yeah, okay, I've got 11. Yeah, that's considerably different. Worth a couple thousand. I think we will do that. That's just a no-brainer at this point. And yeah, okay. Then, how many Titanite shards? 6 and 13. I can split the green to get the regular Titanite. Oh, sorry, I didn't explain that. Framped also has the ability to split specific shards and make lower quality shards, which we will do because we might as... The only other weapon I really particularly care about leveling up is... Oh, right, that just uses regular Titanite shards. I'll have to keep that in mind. The only other weapon that I care about leveling up is the... is for the express purposes of getting the Quelaag's Fury Sword. So, yeah, we can totally do that. Oh, wait, you know what? I don't recall... This is for my benefit. I apologize if I'm wasting time here, but I would like to... Ow, jerk. That's what I get for not paying attention. I would like to see if I can buy a scimitar, because that would make my life easier than having to find one. Or at least a curved sword. I guess it doesn't have to be a scimitar. And there's probably one available somewhere. I just don't remember where. So we're actually just going to take a walk up to the lady up here and see if there's a... see if a scimitar can be bought. Which is probably, I'm guessing, going to be a waste of time. Did you drop humanity? You totally did. Thank you, rat. Okay, I guess that makes it worthless, or worthless. I guess that makes it worthwhile, even if it isn't. But we'll see. Yeah, the scimitar, you need to turn a curved sword into the Quelaag's Fury sword. And if we could actually get that prep to go sooner rather than later, that would be pretty sweet. So we'll at least try it. Dish up some souls. Yes, purchase item. No weapons. Okay. We'll also eventually need poison arrows before we go to Orlando, but there's absolutely no reason to worry about doing that right now, so I'm not going to. And the poison arrows is really only for a couple of key places, which we will definitely time-lapse because it is one of the more annoying, like, wait for something to die moments of the game. So, yeah, that'll happen. But, again, we need to come back down through here to make it to the depths so that we can get the large ember anyway, or the normal large, whatever it's called, the great normal level large, something I don't recall, that'll enable us to go from +5 up to +10. So yeah, that'll happen too. We also have that stray demon still hanging around in the Undead Asylum, so we might have a couple of videos. Really? Your friends are not here yet, Petrus. I'm very surprised by that.
Teach you.
Okay, well, whatever.
Come again. The effectiveness.
Okay, great. I'm surprised you don't have your friends here. I think I said it on a previous video, but I'm never quite sure when certain things trigger in this game. You know, it's the sort of stuff you can see on a wiki, but I do not have that information memorized. I apologize. So yeah, we'll do actually quite honestly quite a few things before we at least make it to Orlando. But the piece that I care about right now is actually just going to Darkroot Garden. I like taking a break in between Sen's Fortress and Orlando to do some of that side stuff, because the souls you get from the Iron Giant at the end of Sen's Fortress is like a huge amount. So it really gives you the ability to you know, make some decisions about what you want to do, and couple that with some of these other bosses that you can kill in the off time, and it becomes like, why not? So it becomes a neat little spot, and you want to be as powerful as you can possibly be going into Orlando, so it's definitely worthwhile. But Sen's Fortress, there's much less, you know, stat building that really needs to happen before then anyway, so not such a big deal. We'll rest at the bonfire here. Down that way is Sen's Fortress. I wonder if what's his name is over there. It does not appear like he is. I think we missed an opportunity to talk to an NPC that would have shown up there. I'd like to call him Onion Knight, because he's basically in onion armor, but I cannot for the life of me remember his name off the top of my head. But he's, do you sell a scimitar? Maybe that's possible. Let's check that out. Longsword, broadsword, bastard saw. Oh, seriously? That's just ridiculous. Fine, I will find one then. Which means that I'll probably look up where one is online. We do need the Crest of Artorias. So we just spent a buttload of money, but that's going to make this section tremendously easier. You saw me time-lapse this dude already, so not a big deal. We'll switch to magic. Yeah, why not? We're going to have to kill 4 guys in between this, that bonfire, and the next bonfire, which I realize is just an astronomical amount. And these things trip me out every time I come down here, because they always look like items that can be picked up to me. Oh, there's our first enemy. Hard to see in this area, but easy to kill. But, you know, provide you either, you know, keep your distance or learn their patterns of attack. Like, to be honest, like pretty much everything in Dark Souls. Yeah, I am going to get another one. We're actually going to take a side trip, see if we can get that Grass Crest shield first. Because that should be... Oh, you're going to give me moss? Yeah, they almost always give moss of some sort. So we're going to come up this way, which is going to lead us to Darkroot basin. This is not the path that we'll ever really use. This also connects back to Valley of Drakes, so I might have been able to get here faster doing that. That glimmering down there, I believe, is a shimmering dude. I wonder if we can get to him this way. Ah, totally worthwhile. Twinkling Titanite and large Titanite. Good deal. And I never ever remember where this stupid guy shows up. But he does show up. And he is stupid. But there's a black knight down here that we have to kill. And there's also, over there I believe is a longbow that we can grab. Which we will. But, oh, stupid controller, don't be rude. Oh, come on, where is dude? I'm not facing the wrong way, am I? I don't remember. I swear he should be showing up right now. Maybe he's further down. Or maybe I missed a turn off somewhere. No. This appears right, I think. Okay, yeah, there is another path down this way. Oh, there you are. Listen, jerkstore. Whoa, please don't knock me off. I probably should have put on that Chloranthy ring before this fight, now that I think about it. This should not be a problem anymore. Yep. Take that. Ooh, and I got a blue Titanite chunk. So, I lied. That enchanted ember is totally worth getting right now. I think this is how you get to the Valley of the Drakes, I believe. I don't know why we're even bothering with lighting this bonfire, but yeah, I don't actually want to rest there, because that would just respawn the dudes up top that I don't really care about killing, so why not? We'll just light it. And then, that must be the Grass Crest shield. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Very cool item. It has the same effect as the Chloranthy ring, except for it's a shield. And it's a pretty good shield. In fact, let's take a look at just how good a shield it is. Much better magic resistance than... Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong... Oh, it's only a 95% reduction in damage. But still, useful. And good fire relatively good fire resistance, and that's right now it's my best lightning resistance. Oh, let's fix our ring situation while we're at it. No reason not to use that. It's tremendously better than the ring that does me no good in the location that I'm at. We'll also fall down and grab that longbow, because I feel like there might be something else tied to that. Over off there on the right is a Hydra. It's also where you go to get to the prepare to die content. None of which I think we're going to bother doing on this playthrough. It's really cool, don't get me wrong. I don't really see the point in doing it, since I'm trying to just go about this casually. But it's cool stuff. I will talk about what you have to do to get there when the time actually comes to talk about it. So leather stuff, longbow, feather arrow. Okay. Not really. I was hoping for maybe a shard or something, but beggars can't be choosers. I might use the longbow instead of the shortbow. I don't remember what the differences are, quite honestly. We can figure that out when we get to the next bonfire. And then, yeah, we're going to basically kill off... There's also a wolf ring that I could go after. That's actually pretty easy to get, so maybe I'll do that. See up there? Looks like an item, doesn't it? It's not. It's one of them stupid flowers. Sorry, I can run in some of these sections. I just don't remember the path well enough, and I don't want to kill myself. See? Stupid flower. Getting my hopes up. Hoping for, like, some brave hero, ungodly amount of soul, you know, that would have been nice. Instead of your lame flower. Okay, so this dude's dead. Despite him sitting there moving. And there should be one that comes Where is it? It's right off here on the right, but he's pretending to be asleep. Oh, but I have to deal with his friend first. Not a problem. But the other one is totally playing possum right here. Oh, and it doesn't matter how many times I slice him. During that animation, evidently, he cannot be touched. And that would have been a nice moss clump to have at that point in time when I got toxified. But, oh, que sera, sera. Then I'm going to come over here and grab this. Hey, there's a nice soul for us. Woohoo! Come over here and use our crest. We're actually going to go fight the boss first. Yep. So that allows us a different way into the basin, which makes it really easy to go fight Sif later on. Totally false wall right there. We will light this bonfire, because there's no repercussions for it. And we'll rest at the bonfire. Do our big repair here real quick. Our big repair of like 2 souls apiece for all that stuff. I know, crazy. So the longbow does do more damage than the short bow. Let's just take a quick look at stats. You can go away. I'll deal with souls probably later. Toggle display. So it's actually like virtually the same thing. Oh, I guess it's a little bit better. My math skills suck, evidently. So, but what's the weight difference is only 0.5. Yeah, shoot. I might as well take the longbow then. Why not, right? Maybe we'll eventually turn it into a dark moon bow if we feel like it, but, you know what? I'd only ever really use that for pulling things, so I'm gonna chickadee check myself on what I just said and stick with the, bow that is of lighter weight. And then we'll also get rid of the armor that we just picked up, which might be actually reasonable armor. Standard leather set. Where is it? Oh, there we go. 24. That's, I don't think, is good. Let's actually take a look at the gloves. 12 versus 13. No, yeah, that's not so hot either. Was it only those 3 pieces? It must be. No helmet along with it. I guess not. Yeah, so okay. Sticking with our current loadout then. Sounds good. Alright, so let's talk about what we're going to do now. We're actually going to fight... Whoa, don't want to go that way. Not yet, at least. We're going to walk down this way. And if we look off to our right here, we'll see a spot with 3 things in there. I don't remember what that is. We'll probably get it, but we're not going to get it right now. And if we keep walking, we avoid the things that are there. And contrary to what you might believe, following this lighted path actually keeps you pretty safe. There's a stone golem over there, or stone giant. I don't remember exactly what they're called. Over there is some item that I will call worthless, at least for the build that I'm using. I don't remember what it is. I seem to remember it being kind of obscure and different. There's another stone dude over there. This is a tree that can attack you, I believe, or trap you or something along those lines. And then over this way we should see one more stone guy. This one we're actually going to fight, because why not? You can lock onto him anytime. There you go. So he did a really super annoying move that slows you. Evidently it goes away, though, when you kill him. I didn't remember that. And over here there is a summoning sign that is hidden. Yes, I would love to summon the witch Beatrice. Beatrice is going to do this fight for us. It's really kind of comical how bad it is. Is this the... Yes, we have the witch Beatrice with us. Fantastic. I need... Oops. I need to see I believe this is the one with the magic resistance. No, we want the magic resistance. So just the general crest shield, which is going to make this fight just stupid. Because it'll block most of the magic attacks that happen. We're about to fight the Moonlight Butterfly, by the way, if you weren't familiar. And yeah, this fight with Witch Beatrice, totally dumb. You'll see just how dumb it is in a moment. Where are you? Where do you appear from? Oh, there you are. Choo! Really? Okay, you can hold up your shield whenever you like. Beatrice, be a deer and fight this stupid Moonlight Butterfly. Okay. Yes. Blast away. You missed. Anytime, Beatrice. Oh, I don't know if I really needed to Estus after that. Oh, look, Beatrice has already done, like, a considerable amount of damage. Oh, seriously? You've got to be kidding me. Yep. You jerk. Does that mean you're going to start fighting now, Witch? Let's watch this. Oh, boom. Oh, there goes like a quarter of your life. I've never seen it hang around behind the thing so much. Why did that hit me? I'm very confused as to what happened there. Let's take this opportunity to S this up. Oh, look, it's dead. Thanks, Witch Beatrice. Oh, what a boss fight. Yay, humanity. Bye, Witch. And then we're going to continue on this way. This is going to give us the Divine Ember, which is of extreme importance when moving through the catacombs later on in the game. I'm sure I'll explain it at that point in time. And maybe some other odds and ends. I don't honestly remember. I mostly just did it for the souls. It's like a free 12,000 souls. I didn't pay it that much attention. Maybe 10,000. I didn't look that closely. But yeah. Watchtower basement key. Oh, I know what that's to. That's actually to get from Basin, the Darkroot Basin, over to Undead Berg. That's also where Hovel is. And a Homeward Bone, which we're not going to use because it's just silly to use that when the walk back will be so insanely easy. Might. We'll do it. I guess we're 33 minutes into this video. We might pause. No, I really don't have that much left to do in Darkroot Garden, so I think we'll just actually finish it up real quick. And there is a ring that I could get. I don't know if it's really worth going after. I think I'm just going to skip it. So we'll just go and meet the Forest Covenant. That's not the right word for it. That's not the right name for it. There's some other adjective or something along that goes. Forest Hunter, maybe? And that would be a noun. I don't remember exactly the name of the Covenant, but regardless, I'm just going to run our way back to where we use the Crest of Artorias, and then run our way through the forest to a big fluffy cat. I'm not kidding. Then that will get us halfway to the Enchanted Ember. We'll grab the Ember and go. There is a, like I said, there's a wolf ring, I believe is what it's called, and it grants poise, I want to say, which is a cool thing that keeps you from being knocked off balance. But it's also something that I just really rarely use because I normally have two other rings that I prefer, so but there's no need to rest at the bonfire because we've already... There should be something back here, I believe. No, oh, that's in the other part of the forest. Whoops. Okay, let's try not to get hit by anything. Like, particularly these dudes. That building over there is where we want to go. You don't want to hit me. Wow, you can roll. Go, talk to Cat, quickly.
Thou fared well to find
And suddenly you're not mad anymore. Hey, that dude's got a spider shield.
My advice true. Forget this. The legend of Artorias art none but a fabrication. Traversing the dark. 'Tis but a fairy tale. Have thine own respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say. Well, indeed, thou art a strange one. Nevertheless, I feel some liking for thee. I'm Alvina of the Darkroot Wood. I command a clan of hunters who track down defilers of the forest graves. What dost thou say? Wilt thou not join us? Oh, yes, I believe we would suit thee well. I am very glad. And now thou art one of us. Let us establish a covenant.
Woohoo! That's our first achievements on PC since I started this play. Oh, this ring is something that you can wear, and if you wear it, then she'll summon you to fight people that come in here and need invading. It's actually the only thing, I believe, the only place I believe that you don't have... okay, well, regardless. The advantage of doing that is you can actually invade anybody that's not like normally invadable, like if they're human or something like that.
I'm Shiva of the East.
Shiva is somebody who can sell items, but I don't think they're going to do it right now. Yeah, I guess not. I thought maybe Shiva there would have a scimitar for us. Now I remember where you can buy a scimitar. Ha 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 ha. It's in Sem's Fortress. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that vendor in there. So we need to go down there regardless. So yeah, that'll work out perfectly. This should be like the stone set or giant set or something like that. Pretty heavy armor that is, yeah, stone. That is one of the heaviest armors, therefore also one of the most protective armors. But it's not as good as like the Havel set, assuming that you can afford the immense weight burden. That's one of the reasons why I kind of at some point want to build a strength build, because I've never really done that. So yeah, it'll happen at some point maybe. I just never really fight with, like, the big, heavy nonsense. Seriously, you guys are just going to run from me? I didn't remember them doing that. What we need is right in the middle of those big two giant ones. The question is should we just run in there and grab it? I seem to remember these guys being more susceptible to magic than this, but I guess not. It's fine. We got plenty of magic. Really, dude? Their big brethren there hit, like, super hard. If you get hit by them, so we're going to be at least a little careful. But doing this will actually enable us to upgrade our sword a tiny bit. Which the movement from +5 magic to to just regular enchanted, not particularly all that nice, but it does allow for us to do it in. Once we do make that adjustment, then we can actually do it by ourselves. So, oh, I did not remember these guys dropping gold pine resin. That's kind of neat to know. Completely worthless for me now that I have a magic ember, but. It's nice that this actually knocks them off balance, or at least did with two of them. Yeah, okay. These dudes take a lot of hits. Stay away. Don't come near me. It's It's one of those points in time where, like, the fear of getting hit is actually worse than getting hit itself. I mean, they do a ton of damage, so, I mean, don't get me wrong. Wow, those guys are worth 1,000? Sorry, I was distracted by the stuff off in the distance, which I believe is just the door for Sif. This guy's like, huh? Did you scratch me? Here. Let me come over there. You can make beef stroganoff with me. I do know he had one of his little brethren running around with him, which might be bad news for me. I can hear footsteps. So I'm wondering if it's... Whoa! Approaching? Oh, no. Sorry. I don't know where he is. That's probably not a good thing in Dark Souls, but I'm not terribly worried either. And after saying that, we'll have killed all but like one dude, and he'll come up and swat us, and that'll be the end of us, and we'll have to fight all these putsy dudes all over again. Oh, there you are. He wasn't even concerned with us. That's why I will kill him now. Say, dude, you should have been concerned with us. That was silly of you. Don't duck behind a tree. Oh, I'm out of magic. I'm almost entirely out of magic. That's kind of funny. Oh, you have other brethren friends there. Piss on it. I don't care. Whatever. I just want my enchanted ember. And then from here, I think we will homeward bone back just to save some time. Alright. And that's what you get. Anything else gonna come and attack me immediately? It appears like no. So, homeward bone it is. And this will put us back to the start of the Darkroot Garden. Or not start, sorry. 4 enemies from the start of the Darkroot Garden. So good for 19,000 plus the Enchanted Ember. We'll probably actually go and use the Enchanted Ember before we continue on into Sen's Fortress, but that should be a quick little detour. In fact, I might even do that in the off time. But with that, I want to thank you for joining us, and hopefully if you like this video, you give us a like, and if you want to see more Dark Souls or any of the other series we run, definitely make sure that you subscribe. With that, we will see you next time.